2020 was a year like no other in the 171-year history of the Christian church in Indiana. The global pandemic changed just about everything in the life of the region. Our congregations moved quickly to virtual worship platforms. Our leaders gained skill and expertise in video editing and live streaming of their services. Ministers learned to preach in meaningful ways to empty sanctuaries, inviting their members to share communion around their home tables. This year changed how we dressed. We ordered and distributed 1,000 face masks to help our clergy and leaders model for all the need to wear masks for the health and safety of everyone. The regional office closed in March. We asked our staff to work remotely from that point forward. All meetings have been by Zoom since that time. COVID restrictions forced the 2020 Regional Assembly to be held in a virtual format, and very successfully. We had 322 persons register for the fall event, which represented a typical registration number. In response to the killing of George Floyd, the regional board discussed ways our anti-racism efforts needed to expand beyond education for clergy to include the whole church. A statement was crafted committing ourselves to that task and expressing our lament for the brokenness of our society and the injustice inflicted on sisters and brothers of color. It became clear that we could not hold our summer camps as we have for 125 years. Our directors created virtual campfires for each camp that were held by Zoom, and every camper received a camp-in-a-box kit they could use in their home. Our Flourish program, addressing clergy financial education and indebtedness, moved online with our educational events and peer groups all continuing in a virtual platform. With grants from the Lilly Endowment Incorporated and the generous support of Indiana Disciples, we have been able to award $852,000 to 49 pastors who have completed the program. Another 25 are in process and will potentially receive together $306,000. Of all years to start a new congregation, Reverend Amy Vanderford picked a good one. The Laboratory Church, a new Disciples of Christ congregation, began in the Fountain Square area of Indianapolis in January, and then just weeks later, like all other churches, had to go virtual. Most Indiana congregations reported that their income held steady in 2020, and the Indiana region itself exceeded its budget income expectations in every line in 2020. We give thanks for the many blessings we have discovered this year and the opportunity to be the church in this time.